So if you observed earlier today, you discovered that the BNB chain was actually halted because the BNB network, BNB smart chain was actually under attack, and the attack was just at the breach of BEP20 and BEP2. And thanks to Binance for quickly halting the BNB chain from the attack. So about 100 million was actually exploited. $100 million was actually exploited, and don't worry, your funds were nothing happened to your funds. So what actually happened was the attackers actually created an extra BNB, and then Binance had to quickly contact the validator, the BNB specialist team, and the validators, all the validators from the different locations. BNB Smart Chain actually has about 44 validators, if I'm not mistaken. So they were able to contact all the validators at different time zones, wherever they were, to actually switch off, and then working with them to upgrade the BNB network so that everything will back up. So this would have been a disastrous attack. So because imagine these attackers creating like about the same quantity of BNB that is actually in the market, and then sell or convert them to USDT or convert it to any stable coin. It has been like the 𝗓𝗓𝗏 crash, but thanks to the Binance team and everyone that were involved in making sure that the attack was not such that will affect the community so much. The BNB is just down by 4%, which has been the normalcy between Bitcoin, Ethereum, and BNB and other cryptocurrency for the past few days. So here's the whole story of how the whole thing was actually caught and how it was handled.
So according to the Binance CEO CZ, the equivalent of 100 million is the estimated amount affected by the exploit, just like I said earlier on. The coins taken in the hack were not pre-existing, that they were non-existent cryptocurrency BNB coin, they were just created. Okay, so this is to just notify users that BNB in their wallet are actually safe. But instead, the coin this were BNB created by the attacker through the exploit. BNB chain has underlined that existing users' funds are actually safe. According to the BNB chain's official Reddit account, the chain coordinated with validators to temporarily suspend Binance Smart Chain after being alerted to the exploit on BSC Token Hub. BSC Token Hub acts as a bridge between the BNB beacon BEP2 and then
first time that attackers are attacking a cross-chain breach. About 1 billion has been stolen in breach exploits since January this year, that's 2022. At the beginning of the year, the running network breach was drained of about $635 million in Ethereum and USDC. About
100 million was taken from Horizon breach several months later, and 190 million was stolen from Nomad breach in August. As of press time, BNB is trading at about $285.10, down almost 4% over a 24 hours period, but shortly up by 0.1% on the week. In a subsequent blog, BNB chain apologized for the exploit, but said a swift community response helped to minimize losses. So they actually said decentralized chains are not designed to be stopped, but by contacting community validators one by one, we were able to stop the incident from spreading. It was not that easy, as BNB Smart Chain has about 26 active validators at present and 44 in total in different time zones. This delayed closure, but we were able to minimize losses. What happens next? The BNB team has proposed the following that could be taking place next, and they are itemized into 4 places. What to do with the hack funds: freeze or not to freeze. All right, whether to use BNB auto bond to cover the remaining hack funds or not. A white hat program for future box fan, that's $1 million for each significant box fan. That means people will be hired as white hat hacks, and then they paid not really hired, but will be paid $1 million for each block fan on the BNB chain. All right, a bounty for catching hackers up to 10% of the recovered funds. So like this 100 million hacks funds that was just discovered, if someone has introduced it or let the BNB team know about the situation, the person would have gotten like about $10 million. That is 10% of the bounty. So that's what will be happening. On the other hand, CZ Road, I was impressed by the quick action the BNB chain team took. I am not that involved in technical side of BNB chain, far less than Vitalik with Ethereum. The principle of issues handling are simple and important: fast, transparent, and responsive. Although that was his response to someone posting BNB chain is solid and backed by top passionate team. What happened the last few hours showed how fast they react, how transparent they announce, the level of security and SAFU they apply, and how fast it got solved. Basically, if you slept during it and woke up, you never know. So you want to hit that subscription button right now, subscribe, and see you in my next video.